Alright, Shalom.
Shalom,
I'm the brother Isaiah.
brother Nakam.
We're from the Raleigh, North Carolina camp. Before we go any further, like give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching us the truth, according to the Bible who rule well, and peace and blessings to those who elect of the nation of Israel. Back again with another lesson to the Spirit and Power of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Today our lesson is going to be on that it's a time to speak the words of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and it's not a time to be silent, but it's time to preach this word to the best of our abilities, pretty much, And we're going to start off with Ecclesiastes 3 and 1.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season,
Mm-hmm.
and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
So everything in its season and its time is good, Through the Spirit Power Yahweh Shema Shai, The Lord set up a season and time for everything. Now jump down to verse 7.
Mm-hmm. Verse 7. A time to reign, and a time to sue.
Mm-hmm.
A time to keep silent, and a time to speak.
Kind of said a time to keep silent and a time to speak. And we're not in the time of keeping silence, Yahweh Shema Shai has, given us his word again in these last days, Salakia. And it's our duty as prophets to proclaim his words to the nations, to give these heathen nations their judgment, to give 2/3 of Israel their condemnation, and then preach good tidings of the gospel to the elect of the nation of Israel, to the 1/3 and to the 144. With that, we're gonna go to Isaiah 62. Isaiah 62. Let me get it real quick. Verse 6. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem.
Yahweh Shema Shai set up the watchmen. Who are the watchmen today? Starting with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which taught us the truth. And the men on down, which later became teachers and are now speaking this word. And it says, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're the chosen children of the Lord. You're the chosen people of the Lord." Slakia. Go ahead.
Which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
We're not holding our peace day nor night, because it's crazy. We can upload our videos on the internet now. Now, when one brother goes to sleep on this side of the world, another brother is waking up, uploading videos. So, day nor night, we're not giving Yahweh Shema Shai any rest. We're constantly giving warning to the people, Tell them that death and destruction is coming. We're speaking the truth to our neighbor, telling them that peace is not coming to America and across the world, that destruction is coming, and you gotta get right with the Heavenly Father. Go ahead.
Ye that make mention of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, keep not silent.
See, it says keep not silent, because it's time to speak right now. It's a time for us to be speaking and proclaiming the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
And give him no rest
Mm-hmm.
till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Exactly, because that's what we're waiting for, We're waiting for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're waiting for the Heavenly Father to send His only begotten Son back, Lord Yahweh Shai, so He can get His kingdom, so all His enemies can bow down to His feet. Will bow down, The elect is going to bow down too, but the elect is going to be joint heirs. The nation of Israel, starting with the elect, the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, is going to be joint heirs with Lord Yahweh Shai, and we're going to rule this planet in righteousness. Get Zechariah 8 and 16. You know, we're in the last days, and you know, these are things that we gotta be doing.
This is Zechariah chapter 8, verse 16. These are the things that ye shall do.
Come on, so Yahweh Shema Shai is about to make it very clear of the things that you should be doing in these last days. Go ahead.
Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor.
Come on, exactly. It says speak. So you gotta be proclaiming the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. And it just doesn't speak anything. It says speak the truth, you know? You gotta speak the truth of the Bible, you know? The true, proper breakdowns of the scriptures. You know? The way our apostles and elders taught us. Because through faith, we believe that they are the man of the Lord. And we follow in their stead, teaching the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. Because we believe that they have the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, you know? Teaching the truth of the Bible. And it said to your neighbor. Now, a neighbor is your fellow citizen, you know, your fellow Hebrew Israelite citizen, not just any other heathen nation. Go ahead, bro. Finish that off.
Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gate.
Come on. Now go ahead and get Romans 10.
16.
It started at 16 and read on down.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 16.
Hold on, give me a minute, Slocky. Alright, there you go.
But they have not all obeyed the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
For Elijah said, Yahweh Shema Shai, who have believed our report.
Kind of Isaiah, but go ahead.
Salakia. Verse 17. So then faith cometh by hearing,
Mm-hmm.
and hearing by the word of the Most High.
Come on, so faith coming by hearing. You gotta hear these words, and Yahweh Shema Shai has to bestow upon you the gift of faith, you know. And with that faith, you know, when your faith gets built up according to so let's just get it real quick. 2 Corinthians 4:16. 4:13. I don't like quoting scripture. Gotta get it.
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 4,
But hold where you're at, so you don't lose your spot.
verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
We having the same spirit of faith,
The same spirit of faith as the prophets before us. Go ahead.
according as it is written.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and therefore I have spoken.
Mm-hmm.
We also believe, and therefore speak.
We also believe the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, and that's why we go on the highways and byways and make these videos and speak them, you know? That's why we speak in the words of the Lord, because we got a job to do as prophets, and we want to be blameless when all hell breaks loose. Matter of fact, drop that Romans and go to Ezekiel 33:1.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1. And again, the word of Yahweh Shema Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people.
Exactly. See, there goes that word speak again, you know? It says, speak to the children of thy people. And who's thy people? You know, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We go out week in and week out fishing for the elect, because that's who this word's for, hoping that when they get, because we know when they get sealed, that's the end-all be-all. Our job as prophets will be done, and Yahweh Shema Shai can bring his judgment to the world. Go ahead.
It says, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman.
Pretty much that's all I wanted was how we're set up to speak to the children of Israel. Go back to Romans, Salakia. Lord, I just really wanted that first verse. But basically, you know, we're getting the blood off our hands by speaking to you, because this is our duty as prophets, you know, to prophesy. Now just jump down straight to verse 18 now.
18.
Mm-hmm.
It's back in Romans 10 verse 18. boast not against.
Now Romans 10 and 18.
Romans chapter 10, verse 18. Oh,
Here, Romans 11.
it's lucky.
Here, see right here, bro. Good.
Romans chapter 10, verse 18. But I say, have they not heard?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth.
Kind of, what have they heard? They heard the words that we were speaking, you know? When we were proclaiming them on the highways and byways and way of these videos, you know, mostly by the way of this internet that Yahweh Shema Shai has set up in these last days. You know, I've seen some brothers post their own videos on Reddit. A majority of the brothers post their videos on YouTube. You look up anything on Google, Hebrew Israelite related, you know, of an edifying topic, and you're going to find one of the men at Great Millstone breaking down that video, giving the true, proper understanding. And they have heard, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make sure everyone hears his word or hears a glimpse about Hebrew Israelites and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being Hebrew Israelites. So death and destruction come upon them. Give me a favor, give me Matthew 24:14. We're going to close out that one.
Matthew 24, verse 14. And the gospel of the kingdom.
Read that again.
Salaki. This is St. Matthew's chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Yeah, exactly. So this gospel of the kingdom, the good news of the kingdom, that Yasharallah, you know, the princes of the power, you know, the children of Israel, which is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting with the elect, is coming into rulership. Now it says for a witness unto all nations, because we go on the highways and byways and we give these other nations their judgment, tell them that they're going to slavery. Go ahead.
And then shall the end come.
Exactly. So when the elect gets sealed, then shall the end come, you know? When we have spoken and we have done our job, then the end's gonna come. So, you know, the more you work at a job, I should say the more work you put towards a goal or effort, the faster it comes, you know? So, Lord's will, you know, this be the year we get the hell out of here. You know, with that, I'll say shalom.
Shalom.